thank
her.
you
Have you met her
for
before?
taking the time to meet me.
No,
Oh,
I
man,
haven't
her
seen
personality is just like this.
She's not
very,
mine.
I just wanted to make sure
yeah,
that we're on the same track
she's
and
very
make sure that the
bubbly.
students are
Like,
getting
she's
resources that
she's
they
very
need.
popular.
And if
Like,
any
I have seen her,
other
yeah,
type
because I
of
grabbed her in class,
collaborations
I
we can
grabbed
talk
her
about
during class
moving
period,
forward
because I don't want to take her
towards
out
graduation
of
and things of that.
her class.
So we
I
already
waited
discussed that
5
Emily
minutes until it ended.
was on track. She's actually coming to school on Saturdays to make maintenance because she was crying.
Yes, she is.
Okay.
But her personality is
Anything
like
in addition?
They have the same
With
personality.
Emily Cruz,
It's crazy.
well, you know, she's under Miss Manuelo's caseload, but because I'm working with the School of Business for Saturday Makeup Day, she is making up her absences, so she will be able to cross stage and be part of the graduation ceremony.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. I did want to ask you about the incentive program for the students that you have here. Can you elaborate a little bit more on?
Sure, I'm going to show you what we have, and we just had a nacho party last Monday. So every student at Manual Arts High School gets an invitation. Well, everybody that has perfect attendance for that specific month. On March 11, we celebrated perfect attendance for the month of February. So every student gets an invitation, and we put the date that we're going to have the incentive, the time, the location, and this time around we get nacho party for them. So every month it changes. It could be ice cream, we do candy bars, we do fruit, salad. So our principal wanted us to just kind of do change it up a little bit every month, so that kids are looking out to what's going to happen the next month.
So for students, like say for example, the students start off chronically, like some of our students.
Sure.
How can it, like the data show that they've improved, even though as far as the year, they're kind of always
On the chronic. So that's why we do our incentives on the monthly basis, because according to what the district, what we work with, right, and the district goal is for them to miss no more than 7. So if they already miss more than 7, they're always going to be on basic, right, from 8 to 12. And those students that already have more than 15 absences are always going to be on below basic. That's why we try to do it on, we actually do our incentives monthly basis, because we want them to have an opportunity to be incentivized, and that hopefully motivates them to just continue doing better with their attendance. So just, some kids that don't get it in the month of February might get it in the month of March, so they're always looking forward to being able to, work towards getting an incentive or a certificate.
So I just wanted to move forward in regards to
but 5 of those days were from
home
strike.
visits.
So I had to explain that to him. Because he was surprised.
What would deem a home visit?
So a home visit is basically for the school-based counselors and any counselor, right, that wants to do a home visit, is to do an assessment on their living conditions. We're able to know whether they're doubled up and if they qualify for services, homelessness services. So under our McKinney-Vento law, if the family is doubled up or they're renting a converted garage, they qualify for, they're identified as homeless and they qualify for different services, additional services, for example, a tap card. So we do a home visit just to assess, do an assessment on their living conditions, and know whether, additional services that you might want to do, like a family source referral. It's one, our youth source. Sometimes we go into the family homes and we meet older siblings that never graduated from high school, so we can do a youth source referral. If we know the family is struggling and mom or dad, they're unemployed, we do a family resource referral, and so they can be helped in getting a job. So it's just additional resources that we can do when we go to an assessment at the home.
Okay. And during those times, can we refer the students to tutoring services and those types of conversations that may come up?
Yes. So sometimes if we're having a hard time at actually communicating with the parent, And
this
most
mom's
of the
really
time,
sweet. She just
parents are
speaking
not
up.
home the first
So he
time.
had to
But once
translate what
we
she was saying
put
to
a
me.
notification on their door,
Yeah,
and
like I met his mom.
some
His mom's
parents
really
do
on
call
him.
back, and once they make
She really
contact with
is
us,
focused on his
we can have
grades
the
and
conversation
everything.
about attendance, of course. But we all know that attendance is a symptom of something. You know, there's a root of that problem. So we try to just go and find out what is causing the student and what barriers are that we need to eliminate for them to start coming to school. So we don't always find the family. Sometimes we find family members.
Okay.
And that's the way we try to connect with the parent. And if the parent is home, a lot of our parents actually do welcome us into the house. And we have conversations about
That's kind of why I see him outside
tutoring
just chilling.
services that we have here at Manual Arts. We have City Year. We're lucky enough to have City Year here. So we offer them the homework help after school, and we have an amazing PSW team as well. If we, during our assessment, do find out that the student is sleeping a lot and they're showing signs of lack of motivation, and we know those are signs of, either depression or any other mental health issues, we refer them to our PSW, and it just gives us an opportunity to actually just take all the paperwork. So I have like a binder that I carry, like walk-in referrals for electile guidance, referrals to our youth source center, which is in El Nido, which is our community agency. So I carry that in a binder, and whatever referral it's that I need to give the family, I have it available with me.
Wonderful. Okay, thank you for that. Okay, so in conclusion of this meeting, I just wanted to make sure that the follow-ups are, so you do them, is it monthly?
We do them
Oh, that's
weekly.
weekly.
We do them weekly. We do
Oh,
home
yeah, all my
visits
students say
weekly.
No,
and-
not just the
I'm
home
sorry.
visits, just the follow-up with
The
our
follow-up
students
with our students.
and in-person tutoring.
It's a case-by-case scenario. Some students, because we have a caseload of 700 students. So yes, we have over 1,400 students here. We I do M through Z, my partner does A through L. It depends if they're tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3. Of course, our tier, our tier 3 are gonna get, less services than the
Yes,
tier
we do,
1.
yes.
Right, so it all depends. We do group them by intensive, basic, and proficient. So if they're in proficient, we don't case manage, they're on track. If they're on basic, we try to do it on a monthly basis
I
at
prefer to
least.
have somebody
And then
that-
if they're
that-
chronic, then we
What?
do it
That's just me. That's
either
my whole
weekly or
bias.
bi-weekly.
That's my whole
Don't
bias.
say
So
it.
it all
You better write
depends
that
where they
microphone.
That's my whole bias.
About
In
your,
regards to your case, so I do
That's
have a
weird.
student
I'm
that I am.
I get it, like you would
That's
think,
not our first
E-learning.
language. typically.
Okay.
but I mean,
You know?
And she
So I
was
was
in
thinking
other
like,
countries,
I would
their
have somebody
academics
speak
and
that language
attendance.
first,
Um,
then learn English.
but I mean, they complain, they also do.
She's in the ninth
something
grade.
about other-
So
the
I met
Hispanic-
with the social
Spanish
worker.
teachers too. I
We
think
had like,
they just don't want, like, some of them don't really want to
I guess
learn
an
Spanish.
SST
and
type
some
of thing
of
that
them
kind of got
Want to
really
learn.
big.
Like
Which
Shawnee
they,
can turn out
I
and
only
speak the
offered,
Spanish.
asked for the parent
You know, some
and
of
the
them
social worker.
are like, I'm
The
ready
parent
to
brought
learn
his
it,
worker,
just teach it to
that
me.
worker brought the
And
rep
there's
team,
other ones that
then
are
I
like,
was
hell
there,
no,
and the
I
social
ain't gonna
worker was there, my counseling
Spanish
assistant was
Not
there,
even if you
plus
pay
the
20
PSW.
bucks.
So it ended up turning into
So I think
something
kind of
totally
varies, but,
different, and plus the student.
but I
So
think
with
that that's
that,
a 7, so we
she
kind
was
of know
saying
why
that she
he's
was
missing
struggling,
that period then,
trying
right?
to find a
Because
connection
I
to
kind of know,
school,
I can
and maybe
just
possibly
guess,
we're gonna
but
see if
I'll still bring
there's
that up
something
to
like
the
setting for
student.
her, and then
Like,
she probably needs a
coping
setting.
skills on
But
how
what turned out
to
is
survive
that
that
she,
class,
Right.
or, okay, so
she
if
didn't
you're,
have a
strategies,
connection
or if
with
you're
her.
gonna fail it, like,
In
you
middle
know,
school,
so
she was an
that's
honor student,
automatically
so when
gonna
I
take
saw
you
her
out
grades,
of,
I knew something was wrong.
going to
So
a
she
university
had
first, so you're gonna have to
discovered
go to
a
college,
Bible club.
but eventually you're
Okay.
gonna have
And
to
so
take
we
a second language
suggested and
regardless,
encouraged
so
her
it's
to
easier to take it when
participate
you're in high school
and
than it is
join
when you're in college.
officially
Well,
with
that
this
should count
club, and
towards
maybe
her.
that would be her in as far as the connection was
It
concerned.
don't count?
And we
Only
would
to
follow
get
up with
in.
her just to
Oh yeah,
figure
that's
out
okay
if
to
she
do
did.
that.
Unless you take the
Perfect.
AP,
So in following
unless you
up
count
with
it,
her,
you take an AP
she
course,
did come to school,
take a
she
test,
did
but no,
join the
I don't
club,
think they count.
and her aura was
I may be
even
wrong,
different. She
but-
smiled more, she was a bit
Yeah,
more
you may be
vibrant.
right. Not for I don't know what.
So
I
we
think
checked
well, I
her
started
grades
taking
a
in
couple
college.
of weeks
You
later.
know, I took 2 years in high school. I
We
still
still
took
have
in
to
college.
take it in college.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Right, and in the class that she was
I
in,
mean,
she
but
had a
he's,
C.
but the A through G
Good.
is
So I said,
something
okay, this was probably it. It was that connection that she didn't have, that she found in the Bible club. So I followed up with her just to make sure everything was okay.
And that's the
everything was
conversation you
fine. Her
have with
attendance
him,
has
it's
gotten
like,
better.
look,
So
pass
it's just a
it.
matter of, once again, trying to
Obviously, if she
connect
doesn't speak
these
Spanish,
students
it's
to their
probably gonna be
individual
easier for you to pass
type
it.
of resource
That
or
may be his
situation.
native.
Yeah, because
Not a
it's
That
probably
is
like
native.
Spanish.
That's your native language.
So I just wanted to just collaborate to make sure
You know,
that we're all, because we're
just
working with the same
do
With the
students.
same
do the work
students,
on
yes.
school
Finding their
retreat,
interest, and that's what
But I think,
I try to do as a PSA counselor. Especially our ninth graders, and we collaborate a lot with the FPA, SLC, and Miss Gladden is the AP, so she brings us the names, like we collaborate every month, like who are the ones that are not on track, that are actually not failing the classes, and is there a correlation with attendance or not? And if there is, we meet with them and we try to find like interests, like they just came from middle school, they're in a new environment. For example, I just had a girl who I just connected with our coach Rocco to be part of the soccer team. So just like usually that's one of the questions I ask: what do you like to do? What are your interests? And see if we can have any any clubs, any athletic teams. We have Roadcraft Rangers. So if we can connect them with one of those after school programs, that definitely helps a lot. They get engaged.
Yes.
They engage and they do a lot better.
So moving forward, will it be okay for us to collaborate at least monthly to go over the students and to make sure that we're not kind of double dipping on services, and that we're just working together to make sure that they're all on the right track, because we are dealing with the same students.
Actually, we have collaboration meetings with our A through G PSAs as well. And I know you're here once a week, so it's a little hard because our coordinators were asking us to include them. So it was we were never able to do it on Monday. But moving forward, I think our coordinators don't have to be present anymore, so we could just do it as a PSA team here at Manual, and definitely we can work towards doing it on Monday so that you can participate in our PSA collaboration meeting.
Okay,
Yeah, for sure.
And so, even if I can't, I would just try to make sure that I come here on Monday, so I can just give you what we're doing.
Okay.
And then you can just take that, if I'm not available, you can just take that to the meeting, okay? Well, this
Right.
is what.
And even though I know we haven't been able to invite you because of your, you have so many schools on your plate, but I think we've been communicating,
Yes,
so
absolutely.
that's
I just
great.
wanted to continue on.
Sure,
To make sure I
sure.
do that. Okay, well, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you, and I will definitely continue to move forward and follow up with you on that.
Yeah.
Thank you so
All
much.
right.